Hey guys, what's up? It's Dan here. Welcome to another channel update. Today is, well, technically it's the 9th. You know what? Screw it. This will be a channel update for the 10th. I'll just upload it channel update for the 10th. Screw it. It's just about 12 a.m. anyways. But, few things to talk about. Well, I know everyone's going to say, yes, I changed my look. I no longer have long hair. A few of you are probably going to be freaking out, but honestly, I don't know what it was, but I felt like I needed to get rid of it. It's kind of, got annoying. Lot cooler in the summertime, you know what I mean? Just trying out a new style, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're not talking about my hair. We're talking about current events. And I am actually extremely happy right now, guys, for a couple reasons. I'll get to that later. But first thing, I'll just recap what's happened so far. Finished my inFamous 2 playthrough. I believe it's last night. Well, evening of the 8th, I'll say. On my first night, I pretty much finished the whole game because I only had to play 2 extra hours worth of the game before I finished it. So that's only 4 more parts. Oh no, sorry, that was 4 videos of half-hour segments. So that was 8 extra parts. That all I had to do, which was pretty good. So that's all I had to do, and then it's a total of 49 parts. It's not that bad. I didn't do everything I could have, but I felt like I kind of wanted to end the playthrough earlier than I could because there were missions I didn't do. Things like that, because I still need to do the draw for the DLC code for Naked City. There's a few things I want to just get in there. Like, I'll explain everything just in a second. So, inFamous 2 was finished the other day. You can watch it. It was actually a really fun game. I really enjoyed it. Even though I didn't finish the first game, I found like I could pick it up. Even though a lot of people were freaking out, saying, "Oh my God, Dan, you gotta see it. You have to know what's going on." Well, turns out I had fun without knowing how the first game went down. So, well, it doesn't matter as long as that happened, right? Because like I got a lot of shit. Like, well, not shit, but people were like freaking out because I didn't use my moves. Blah blah blah. Well, this is the first time not counting the hour that I played in inFamous 1. This is like the first time I really got into inFamous. So I didn't know really what I was doing half the time. I started to get to know it, but I didn't know the unique combos that everyone else did, because everyone else had a head start on me. So, I don't know. I don't see what the big deal was, but whatever, it's there, So, I have the game done. I had fun with it, and simple as that, that's how it should be. So, no worries about that. You can go watch it if you guys see fit. You know what? Just go crazy if you want, but anyways, let's move on. As you guys know, from June 6th till the 9th, which is the past 3 days, E3 has been going on in Los Angeles. A lot of new games announced, a lot of new things that have been introduced that I'm excited to inform you about, which is what I'm going to do. Not immediately after, maybe tomorrow or something, when I find time, I'll be doing a Dan's Thoughts on E3. A couple people thought that I should, talk about E3, and I put it in the form of Dan's Thoughts. I've actually written down a bunch of notes, a few of the games that are releasing. Not all of them. I might have missed a few. I'm gonna look back and see if I missed anything. But there's some new games that have been announced that are being released or that they premiered at E3, whatever the case is. A few of the new, like a few interesting aspects of it that I enjoyed or that I thought was fun or that I'm really looking forward to that they kind of explored. That sort of thing, I'll explain that more in depth. Like a few of the things at E3 that I liked, especially, I went into greater detail, and I want to share you guys my thoughts on that. So, I'll be doing a Dan's Thoughts on E3 in, I don't know, maybe a couple days, but I'll be doing a Dan's Thoughts. I don't know if I'll be doing it before I do the draw or after. I haven't decided, because I will be doing the Naked City draw. Because I don't know why people ever thought that, but people thought that I was just going to pick them based on what they commented, and I'm like, why would I pick based on your comment? I'm picking you guys based on randomness. I'm going to grab names and pull them out. So this what I do with most of my draws is, for those of you who are new around here and you haven't been involved in any of them, what I do is pull 3 names, usually for this type of thing. That way, if the first person doesn't come forward or there's an issue or something, I can hand it off to the second person. And in the event that that person can't, I'll hand it off to the third. You know what I mean? So I'll pull 3 names, but for the second 2 people that I pull, please don't get all excited and craze out, because the chances are the first person will come through. Because if they entered the contest, they obviously want in. But there is a bit of a concern of mine that I've found out Fothergill 123. James is from the UK. Now I don't know if this type of promotional code is specific to that region, because I know for a fact that if you buy Microsoft points or a PSN card in Canada, it will not work in the US. So that's the biggest problem here, guys. For giveaways like that, I can't do it because most of my audience is American. Straight up. So I could do it for Canadians, no problem. Anybody who's a Canadian could join, no problem. But I wouldn't be able to do that for the Americans, you know what I mean? So that's the thing, there's region restrictions. So if that is the case with the UK regions, I'll only be able to give away the code to the UK people, but I'm hoping that's not the case. If that is a case, if it is the case, you guys let me know if the code does not work, the winner, because I'll discuss this in the draw video. But if it does not work, let me know, and I'll try the next person. If that person's from the States, or even if the winner's from the UK, I won't even have to worry about it anyway. So regardless of who I pick, I hope you guys get the code and you get it, and you can enjoy the DLC, because it was a good DLC and I enjoyed it thoroughly. So hopefully we won't hit that speed bump, but you never know. It is a possibility, but since it is a promotion code for DLC, I think it might be a little different than a Microsoft points thing, because Microsoft points and PSN cards, they're currency, and currency in Canada and the States is all different, because you got the US dollar, Canadian dollar, you got the British pound, you got all this different type of currency, but this is kind of set, you know what I mean? I don't think it will matter because it just lets you access the DLC. So hopefully that is the case, and if it is, it shouldn't matter, and this won't even, you know, the first place winner comes through, I can give them the code and he can enjoy the DLC. So let's hope that is the case. Moving on, alright, to what I'm super excited about. As you guys know, well, actually a lot of you probably don't. I don't know if they're doing this in the States, but in Canada, a very recent switch, I think it was, I want to say 3 or 4 months ago, it was late 2010, they introduced a new thing. It was extremely greasy. It was like the worst thing you could probably do to somebody. Well, not the worst thing, but let me explain. What happened was, these major internet companies in Canada, they felt they could make more money and provide a less service. You know what I mean? So what they did was introduce what they called bandwidth restrictions. So you could be paying top dollar for an amazing plan, which gave you, I don't know, just a huge download, huge upload, and you'd be restricted to a certain amount of usage. Now what am I saying? Well, let's look at my account, for example. I have a 50 gigabyte download with a 3 gigabyte not gigabyte, sorry, that'd be crazy, 3 megabyte upload speed, which is really good. It's really fast. But the thing is, my usage is restricted to 175 gigs, and that's everything you do on your network. Whether you're downloading, uploading, you're playing on Xbox Live or PSN, that uses your usage. So as you can see, I've been very conservative with my data and all that sort of thing, and it's extremely greasy, and no one liked it, and actually people thought it was supposed to be illegal to do that, and I thought it was too. But apparently they went through with it. However, and this is a very, very big however, the people have spoken, so to speak, and they've voiced their opinions to all these major companies. The company I'm with was heard these. A bunch of other major Canadian companies for internet heard these people saying, this is terrible, this is not the way you should do this, and people can't afford this, because they were paying top dollar, and then for people who paid this top dollar, usually use a lot of internet. So then they used it up really fast, and they're like, oh man, now I'm paying extra, ridiculous amounts of money just to you know, use my business, because maybe people have businesses, you know what I mean? They need the fast internet, and they're constantly using the internet for that reason. So people would be paying, I think it was $3 for every extra gigabyte, $3 per extra gig. So if you went over 1 gig, that's an extra $3 on your bill, which is really ridiculous, and it could really rack up if you're not careful. So the people have spoken, and the company I'm with introduced. I go on to check my data, because in the 1 month I uploaded LA Noire and inFamous 2 and a bunch of other videos in between in 1 month. And the LA Noire was 107 parts, and then inFamous was 49. So that's what, 156 parts were uploaded, like full 15-minute parts usually. That's a lot of gigabyte transfer limit. I look and I used 130 gigs out of my 400 gigs. I was like, holy shit. I had 175 gigabytes of transfer, and I saw the line was bumped up to 400. I'm like, what the hell? Is this a mistake? So I click on the home page, and they've introduced brand new packages. I'm not even kidding. These things are like 2 days old. They introduced this on June 7th. Brand new packages. The package I was paying for was, I forgot how much, but they reduced the cost. I think it was by $40 or $50 for the same shit with an even higher transfer limit of 400 gigabytes. Whoa, shit, that's a lot. Considering I was making do on 175, but barely, you know what I mean? This is so much extra legroom. Now, because of this, I was thinking, I'm looking at these other packages, because they introduced a package of the 100 gigabyte down and the 5 up was, gave you, with a 500 gigabyte transfer, was a little bit more than that. And then you had 100 plus, which was the same thing as the 100 down, but with a 750 gigabyte data limit. And then you had one that was 100 gigabyte down, 5 up, and unlimited, which is like $150 a month. But considering that the old one with 250 gigs of transfer with 100 gig down and 5 up was $250, unlimited at that is only $150, that's phenomenal. However, what I've decided, since I have it, I am paying less money per month for a package that's giving me, I upgraded you guys, that's giving me 100 gigabytes of download speed, 5 megabytes of upload speed, and 500 gigabytes of transfer. And they have a new thing that occurs where if you indeed go over your transfer, it'll just bump you up into the next bracket. So you'll get an extra, it'll bump me up to 100 plus, so it'll give me an extra 250 gigs to use. I'll have to pay that for the month, but it'll go back down afterwards. Isn't that genius? So I'm paying less money for a faster internet, TV, HD box, all for a smaller price. I was just blown away. I was like, finally some amazing news. So you guys, a video would upload maybe, I think, an average, usually, what is it, an 800 megabyte video, which is usually at 15 minutes in HD, took me about half an hour. How fast is it going to take now? 15 minutes to upload a part? You guys are going to get fucking spammed, but it's a good kind of spam, I hope. Especially with the new layout of YouTube, so I'm glad that they put YouTube's layout in sections, so you have one person here. Like, everyone was shitting a brick when that came out. They're like, this is terrible. And I'm like, I actually like it. Now it keeps it organized. Now people won't say I'm spamming them, you know what I mean? Even though, if you don't have a lot of subs, I probably would spam you because it would just be me. But if you're not subscribed to a lot of people, I mean, so. But I like that it keeps it in a row. You know what I mean? A couple rows. And you can click load more if you really wanted to. That's cool. So I won't really be spamming that much, but I'll be getting parts a lot quicker. But I'll be within reason. I won't go crazy, obviously, and just annoy the hell out of you guys. Because some of you will be like, oh my god, I'm trying to see this one part and you're already on part 20. And I'm only on part 2. You know what I mean? So, I'm super psyched. I'm paying less money for more. What else could you want? I got new lighting. See, as you can see, it's a lot brighter. I replaced the bulbs down here. Yay! You can see my beautiful face that much better. Okay, that was creepy. But anyways, guys, I'm pretty happy right now. So, to recap, you got inFamous 2 completed. You got the dance thoughts on E3 coming up. You got the draw for my DLC code. Thanks again to James Fothergill. Thank you once again. Let's hope we have no problems with that region shit, but we'll find out. And finally, new internet, even faster, more data, the whole 9 yards for a less price. Thank you, God, for a gamer that's just amazing. You know what I mean? So you guys are gonna be jealous of my 100 gig down because it's fast, man. All it took was that, and he changed it over, and I have the speed limit. I haven't even tested it yet, but I want to go test and upload. I'm gonna see how fast this video uploads. It's probably gonna be like 5 minutes. It's done. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching the channel update for June 10th. Actually, upcoming is on the 14th on Tuesday is Duke Nukem Forever. That game is gonna be phenomenal. I cannot wait. So, stay tuned for that. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. See you later.